Hi there dolls, thank you for clicking on my video. You're a real one. Please be sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Today's look is Emily the Corpse Bride from Tim Burton's movie. Without further ado, let's jump right in. So I'm just grabbing some colors that are super cheap from Spirit or any Halloween store that you can get your hands on. They're literally $2 a pop. So there you go. I just didn't quite like the blue, and it's better to use a little bit of water to activate it. I feel like that's what helped me out. So I mixed in a little bit of silver, a little bit of blue, and you can see here that my eyes are done. I eventually added a little bit of white, so I'm just using a NYX jumbo pencil in white. I have several of these in different colors. They just work so well. I love them, but you just have to get a certain type of sharpener to sharpen them because they're huge, but they last forever and really good coverage and just very good. Why am I talking about them like they're foundations? So just make sure to saturate your brows, the eyes. I did not want to use Elmer's purple glue stick. I didn't want to risk ruining the makeup and forgot to do it ahead of time, as in when I first started. I do apologize. However, head over to my channel to see my previous looks walking you through brow coverage. So there you can see I'm applying it to my lid and creating my eyeball shape, or Emily's eyeball. She has quite huge eyes. So we're just kind of mimicking that, making a circle on top of our brows, starting there, kind of by the nose and underneath our eyes. Taking in Ben Nye and Kylie palette, it's one of the oldest palettes, using that blue shade to add contours to my face. So starting with the nose, and then I like it in the Cupid's bow as well, and around the face to frame it. So kind of like how you would contour, but with blue shadow. And this blue is actually pretty nice. I never really played with it. I do have a lot of palettes with blues, at least one blue shade, but I don't typically reach for them. And I'm taking that same blue and going around each eyeball. I don't know why I keep saying that. I could just say eyes, right? It's all good. But be sure to flick all the powder off each application. So that's what I do, and layer it if you feel like you need more contour and whatnot. And another good tip is to definitely work with powder products on top of liquidy products like the Marone. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's a translucent powder with a clean color brush. I didn't want to use any expensive brushes for Halloween looks, at least. And I'm just tapping it all over my body. I only did it down to my chest, is what I'm trying to say. And here I'm just drawing a small little triangle where my natural teeth would be, because Emily does have that on the side of her face. So we're just kind of gonna go in there, make that triangle, and after that we're gonna create teeth, or where her teeth would be on that character. And I'm using the ColourPop dual-ended brush. I really love this one. I actually have a few in my kit. Then going in with Ben Nye, except with a black shade now, the black color wheel, with the MAC lip pencil or lip brush that I love. And I'm going over my brows, not to create brows actually, to make eyelids or space for where Emily's eyelids would be. And then my brows are gonna be on my forehead. So with that Ben Nye black wheel, going around where the white part of the eye is, at least, because that's how it looks in the reference photos. It's just still shots from the movie that I took. So you're not gonna cover the blue, if that makes sense. You're gonna go over it. So now I'm creating my lid, if that makes sense. The blue part was just like a starting point, as you can see on one of my eyes. And then now we can start drawing those brows. They're a little bit different. So I kind of made a V, if that makes sense, kind of like a deformed Nike sign. But Emily, you look good, girl. I'm just saying, I'm not making fun of the brows. I do like them. They're different. So that requires a little bit of a steady hand, to say the least. With that same black from Ben Nye, you're gonna create your eyeballs. That sounds really weird considering that my eyes are open, but once they're closed, you'll know what I'm saying. And with the same color wheel, you're going to draw lashes and just follow how they're being drawn here. So you're not gonna go on the entire eye, if that makes sense, not all the way around, because that's not how you would do it in real life either. And then little triangles, kind of where the nostrils would be, at least that's what I see from the photo, and I just want to draw everything on as close as possible. And then now we're making spaces for those teeth, and I'm going back in with the same white to give me those teeth, so the black shade as well as the white shade. Then going in with Kylie's blue around the forehead to continue contouring, and on the cheeks as well, because we want to be dead and we want to be contoured whether we're dead or alive, right? There you go. Contour game strong, honey. I'm also bringing that contour very messily to my décolleté area, my décolletage, and just have fun with it. I wish I had the entire costume, but it was literally sold out. Here I am taking an old school shade by MAC. I believe it's Saint Germain, but products will be listed down below. And if you don't have bigger lips, feel free to exaggerate them. Not everyone has big plumpy lips like Emily, right? I'm also gonna make it face up by grabbing a brush, kind of like I did in my prior post, which is the Bride of Chucky. If you haven't seen it, go on and head on over. And then this is gonna be the final look, you guys. So please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and share and tell everyone about it. Till next time, dolls.